Hello, everyone, and thank you for tuning in. Today, we're going to be looking at Basic Attention Token and its valuations against Bitcoin, as well as the US dollar. Remember, if you do like this video and the other videos that I make on this channel, be sure to hit the like button down below and also consider subscribing. Well, with Basic Attention Token, the last time we left off, I said it was in a tough spot, and it technically still is. We saw it break down past the 20-day when it hit it closed at 844 sats, and we saw a move up. But I would also attribute that the rest of the market's also moving up, so it was likely that the Basic Attention Token would also get some of that liquidity. And now we see the price move back up to 900 sats. We got rejected at the highs of 1,000 sats, and we dropped, day after day, down 17, 16%. So what we really need to see here with Basic Attention Token is to continue the trend. Um, you could say we have argued that this is the potential bottom that we saw with Basic Attention Token. You can say that you can expand that to say this is the bottom of Basic Attention Token, and that it's essentially consolidating here. The next steps with Basic Attention Token would be A, to get above the 20-day. Um, if we get above the 20-day, we should still remain bullish, and uh, with just time on our hands, with Basic Attention Token, we see that this red line here, these two red lines represent my trading channel, the lower trading channel of Basic Attention Token, where we broke past down. Um, with just time, the 20-day moving average is moving up. Okay, it's moving up. Uh, every every day the price gets higher. It's replacing the lower numerical candles with higher ones, and therefore the average is going to move up. If we can't break above the 20-day, then we will consistently keep on moving down. So in order to keep the trend reverse alive, we need to be above the 20-day. And so this becomes a very tight spot for Basic Attention Token still, where we're slightly above the 20-day. The 20-day is right now 849 sats, and we're currently at 915. We went up as a high of like about 950, which is where I'd like us to close. And if the 20-day proves to us to be a support for Basic Attention Token, then as long as if we're above it, we'll hold it as support and hopefully break to the upside. And this is the first step. We need to get back into this trading channel that we were once in. That is the first step. The second step is ultimately breaking that, and therefore and coming back into this no man's land region for Basic Attention Token. It's had a rough ride. It's had a rough 2020. I will say that it pumped. Uh, it pumped pretty significantly, for better or for worse. It went up 60% against Bitcoin, but ultimately bled from that top all the way to the bottom of 630 sats, 83% against Bitcoin. So it has not fared well. I'm still in it. I still hold my portion of Basic Attention Token, but I am aware that Basic Attention Token is the caboose. If my portfolio were a train, it is the caboose riding along with my stable coins, because it's just not making as much gains as I am as the others. And for some people that's fine. For me, that's fine. I'm willing to wait. I have the opportunity of time. I bought at a considerably low level. I bought around 680 sats, so I'm technically up on my Bitcoin. But the question comes, well, if I had that money in Ethereum, if I had that money in Chainlink, Cardano, Uniswap, Polkadot, I can list a number of other altcoins. I would be up way more. Um, in that sense. However, I think that Basic Attention Token is still in the game. I think that it will continue to respect this chart pattern, and we should be able to get back at least to this no man's land here. ultimate target is around 5,000 sats, at least for me. Still, that has not changed. Um, but the longer we stay below low, eh, while other altcoins are moving considerably, that question comes to mind more often, and and then I'll start looking at, well, what else is keeping me in basic attention token? Um, for people who have bought at the top, who bought up here at like 3,000 sats, you're in a worse position, and therefore your view on the token might be different, and therefore your outcome might be different. You might want to cut losses here, which is entirely your decision. Um, and I can't really advise you on that, nor will I try, because uh, if you want to FOMO into another coin, go right ahead. If you think that basic attention token is a dead token, go right ahead. You can move those funds to another coin that you think will fare better. At this point, I'm in it. What I have in basic attention token is there to stay, and I'm going to patiently wait um, until the move comes to me. If it doesn't, so be it. Basic attention token wasn't a large portion of my portfolio, which I would advise, um, for any trader, when you're investing in a high risk asset like basic attention token, and high risk, I would say anything in like 50 and below, I would consider pretty high risk. Um, it's a low market cap coin. What do you want me to say? It was a risk taking it. I thought the risk is going to be a lot low. The risk is a lot lower buying at 680 than it was at 3,000. So there's that, but there's also the risk of waiting. You know, time is money. If you've ever heard that saying, um, that time could have been used waiting on another coin like Ethereum, which is currently moving. But we'll see. I'm still confident in the token. My views have not changed, um, at least in the long term perspective. In the short term perspective, I feel like we have a pretty clear idea of what basic attention token needs to do. It needs to be above the 20-day. It needs to get back in the trading channel. It needs to push up and continue this reversal that we have seen. When we look at the weekly, this is what it's looking at right now. Okay, this is what it looks like. We see a pretty stark move up, a retracement, and now we're stuck at this. We haven't lost most of our gains, which is good, but we didn't make much ground either. So with that said, we need to see the trend continue because we've seen this happen before. We've seen it happen here. Three great weekly candles, and then it was followed by an 83% crash. So we need to see this trend continue. We need to see it continue. Um, and for basic attention token, there's not much else to say other than to wait. Wait to see at the end of the day what the 20-day, where we're gonna to close in relation to the 20-day. Hopefully it is above, and then over the weekend we see a move like we saw several weekends ago, where all coins move, where Ethereum moved, and hopefully basic attention tokens able to get that, and get that liquidity as well, and stay above the 20-day, and then start moving on under its own steam. Anyway, that's all for today, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Take care. Bye bye.